Hi everyone, it's Christina Barker from Dolphin Outsourcing, and today I'm going to be talking about the mistakes to avoid on social media. What are the most common mistakes when it comes to social media? How can you use these to make your business stand out for the right reasons? So I'm just going to go straight into it, really. So number one, most top thing that I have found personally after working with many clients and being in social media for the time that I have is that a lot of small businesses don't actually have a consistent brand. It is a big one. Every business should have some type of branding, be that something simple or something that's done professionally. If someone finds your website, for example, and everything on there is, say, purple and blue with a sparkly font, they would expect then to go to your social media and basically see a similar thing. It needs to be kind of across everything. So if you think about things that make your business stand out, and then show your followers the key things that you want them to be aware of. So having a consistent brand will help you with this. Second thing is not being active on social media. It sounds like quite a big one, but basically not being active on social media could be seen as a red flag for your potential buyers or clients. It can be kind of seen as, well, they aren't posting on social, so maybe they aren't in business anymore, maybe they're not bothered, they don't have anything to sell, because nothing's been posted. So, it's not really a great way to come across to people as well. So neither is it good when you aren't consistent with those posts. So posting lots in one go as well, then nothing for like weeks on end, is also like an obvious sign that you aren't really planning your social media content very carefully. So really you should be focusing on two platforms. That's what I suggest. So you don't spread yourself too thinly if you are this type of business owner. Another thing as well, not as common, but I still see it across the board, is businesses that don't use spelling, the correct grammar and spelling. It doesn't really matter how short or long your posts are. You need to be making sure that you are checking everything before you go and schedule it out or post it out. If you aren't using the right spelling or grammar, then you're going to come across as being a bit unprofessional, and it shows that you aren't really paying much attention to detail. So the client might think, well, if they're like that in their own posts, how can they write anything for my business, for example, if that's what you're doing? But they want to see that you can communicate effectively and that you are a professional business. Another one is people don't check their insights. So people that aren't checking them is one of the top mistakes as well that I see in business owners that are not doing. So what you want to do is check all the insights on the platforms that you are posting on. So if you don't check these, how can you know what is working for your business and what isn't working for your business? How can you know which days and which times are best for your audience? You should be checking your insights regularly, and it would be really helpful as well to kind of make a note on some of those results and keep a close eye on them, wherever that might be, pen and paper, somewhere, online, on your phone, anywhere like that. But yeah, keep a note somewhere. And I would also suggest writing some social media goals as well. I've talked about goals in the past, but yeah, write some goals down, keep a track on those, and then just check them every so often. Revisit them maybe every quarter, for example. That's what we like to do as well, and just make sure that we are on track to where we want to be. Next one is sharing content that your followers might not necessarily like. So what things are you sharing on your social media at the minute? Is it making sense to your ideal client? Is the type of person that engages with your posts the right person that you want in your business? If they aren't buying from you or maybe becoming a client, then you probably aren't sharing the right content to encourage them to do so. So yeah, think about what your followers are going to like, and make sure that you are applying it to the right audience and not just out to Joe Blogs, for example. And I have also got on here connecting with the wrong people, not necessarily on all platforms, mostly for LinkedIn. A lot of people do business on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn's also really great for business to business companies. So it doesn't really apply to everyone, but a huge amount of people do use LinkedIn for business when you're a business owner. And the way that you interact on there is usually via your personal profile, although you should really have a company page as well, but via your personal profile, that's what they're probably going to see first. So when it comes to connections, the quality is more important than the quantity. So before clicking connect, just stop and think about whether that person you're actually connecting with has things in common with you. Are they someone that can be a client at some point along the line? That's obviously your main goal. Or are they someone that that might know someone who might become a client? Are they someone who can help you, or what can you help with them as well? It does go both ways. So how can your networks of connections link together? Like, how can you help each other? That's what you need to be doing. So you need to be forming a relationship with them, get to know them, get to know people in your connections list that you've already got on there. If you've got thousands of people on there, it's going to be hard to connect with every single one. So yeah, small quality is better. Never accept someone as well and not actually talk to them. I like to connect with people as soon as make a conversation with them as soon as I've connected with them. It would almost be like someone walking into a shop and then walking straight back out again without the assistant welcoming them. Can't get my words out today. But yeah, that's kind of how I look at it. In that sense of, you go into a shop, you almost expect the assistant to say, how can I help you? This is what we'll do. This is our offers. Talk a little bit about that. Obviously, don't go straight into the sales on LinkedIn, but that type of situation, you don't want to have, don't look, don't buy, walk straight back out again. You want to be having those connections. That's my point. Okay. And then the final one is being dishonest. And it is it's highly annoying. So believe it or not, some business owners actually lie about their achievements, or they exaggerate on things they've done. It does bug me personally, but some people might say, for example, that they've made £20,000 a day, when actually that's not happened. That's actually in sales. It's not profit, and it's over a few months. Others might say they've been in the industry for absolute years, and then you find out later that you were actually their first client. True story. I can always tell you more about that privately, but yeah, it has actually happened to me. I just can't believe these things happen. But anyway, so they are my top mistakes to avoid on social media. Are you making any of those mistakes yourself? Are there any more that you'd like to add to that list that I might have forgotten about? If you can do social media well and basically get into the habit of posting those great quality posts consistently, you're going to then stand out against other companies and showcase yourself as a leader in your industry. You want to be showing that proof of a professional company that people will be more than happy to work with. Don't hide behind your social media accounts. As always, if you are looking for help with any of our social media, we offer assistance from as little as just £22 an hour, and we can give you a full audit of your platforms along with recommendations to get you more business. You can contact us via our website, which is www.dolphin-outsourcing.co.uk. Until next time, goodbye.